historic Kentucky program. We are honored to have the opportunity to compete against these fellas. They have a hell of a team. And you know what? What can I say? My guys fought. I thought we brought a competitive edge to us. But I tell you what, Big Blue Nation showed up today. But I'm proud of our guys, though. Georgia State showed its face today, too.
Okay, questions, raise your hand. We'll get a wireless to you.
Coach, it got kind of physical there for a minute and had the incident there with Peters and the kind of the scuffle there. Can you kind of, what was going through your head? And then it seemed like after that, Kentucky kind of flipped a switch and kind of took off with the offense there. Just talk about that little.
Yeah, one of our calling cards is to play a physical brand of basketball, especially in our league. I think that's what carries ourselves in our league. And that play was nothing, I don't think anything sinister about it. It was just a physical play. Clashes like that every day in practice. And so that's nothing new. And if you're not used to that, you can kind of get taken aback. Not to say Kentucky wasn't used to it, but we see that every single day. And again, from that point on, I think they made decisions and made shots, and we couldn't really counter that at the level that they were doing it. Kentucky was making shots. But again, I'm proud of the competitive fight that our guys brought to this game. And again, you can't win them all, but I'm telling you what, you can compete, you can bring a fight every time you step in between those lines, and I'm so thankful our guys did that. That's our identity.
Coach, usually the recipe to come in here and getting upset is getting hot from behind the line. Getting hot behind the three. You guys were able to come in here and do that, but you guys weren't able to come out with the win. How frustrating is that?
Not frustrating at all, because our game plan was, Kentucky does a great job of shooting the three. And our chief goal was to not get burned on a three, and we held them to 7, 3-pointers made. And you have to tip your cap, because you know what? The shot we wanted them to take, they were making them. And you know what? Sometimes it's not your night, and we tip our caps to them. That's a hell of a team. They're a really good team.
Jonas, do you think this, just from what you've seen in this Kentucky team, this is a team that you maybe opponents can be more physical with, or that's going to be kind of a strategy moving forward?
You know what? They were just as physical as we were, and they matched our physicality. The big fella, you know what? He is going to be a load. He's going to be an absolute load. But I thought they were physical. I thought they were physical, from my vantage point, anyways.
Jonas, was it a little odd with you on one side of the bench and Mark Fox on the other? What was that like?
Absolutely. I love that fella. He gave me my first high major opportunity, and to see him on the other side of the court, it was kind of weird there for a minute, but he's a hell of a guy, man. You guys got a good one. You have no idea.
Coach, they had 7 guys in double figures tonight. What does that say about the balance they have and the difficulty maybe defending their team?
You know what? What's your name? Jeff. They're the number 8 team in the country for a reason. They got a lot of guys. They got a lot of guys that can put it in the hole many different ways. We tried to take away their 3-ball. We kind of sort of did, but you know what? They found a way. And that's what good teams do. That's what good teams do. And so, again, I just have to tip my cap to them. We wanted to limit those 3 points. They shot 26 of them. They only made 7, but they still whipped us. That's what good teams do. But again, I want to just highlight that my guys brought a level of intensity and urgency, attention to detail, that I think that's going to be good for our team moving forward. And this is an opportunity we're going to take from it, and we're going to learn from it.
Jonas, Kentucky has kind of prided themselves on being able to limit their opponents to very ridiculously low 3-point shooting percentage. You guys were 11 of 21. Did you see something in their defense, or was it just one of those things where the nights of shots were falling?
I tell you what, the boys from Atlanta, they good too. But Kentucky, you guys got a good team. But I got some guys that plays at Georgia State that's gonna show up time in and time out, and we're gonna be good. We're gonna get better from this. I think our guys play with a level of confidence, and I'm not at all surprised that we were able to make 11 shots when we are as committed to playing for one another, finding our team's best shot. We're gonna be pretty good. Kentucky they were better than us.
Anyone else? Okay, if not, Coach, thank you very much.
Let's go Panthers.